For generations, the average American has been told that if you worked hard, you could retire. But today, millions of people in the United States are working longer, saving less, and wondering if retirement will ever be possible. According to the Federal Reserve, only 35% of non-retirement age people feel like they are on track with their retirement saving. The struggle to retire in America isn't caused by just one thing. It is caused by a multitude of factors. And three of the biggest factors are low savings rates, the underutilization of retirement accounts, and the lack of financial education across the country. Let's start with the most basic building block of retirement: savings. The saddest part of this fact is that Americans just simply aren't doing this very basic building block enough. The Bureau of Economic Analysis finds the personal savings rate for Americans is around a measly 4%. Among financial planners across the country, they agree that the savings rate should at least be around 20% of a person's income. That is a 16% difference. This 16% difference is one of the main contributing factors to why so many people are not going to be able to retire on time in the future. All too many Americans are living above their means of income and not saving for their future selves. Even though savings is one of the biggest behavioral challenges for Americans, when it comes to retirement, it isn't the only problem. Many people are also not taking full advantage of the tax-advantaged retirement accounts that the IRS provides. According to the survey of consumer finances, only about 55% of families have a retirement account at all. That means nearly half of American households do not have a dedicated account to grow their savings over time. Think about this: accounts like IRAs, 401ks, or even HSAs aren't just for the rich. They can actually save anyone tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars in taxes over their lives if they use them for retirement. One of the best accounts for beginners is the employer 401k. The reason for this is because your employer does the investing for you. And also, most employers give a dollar for dollar match up to a certain limit into this account. When you invest into any of these retirement accounts, and you're paying your future selves instead of paying Uncle Sam. Now, for everyone out there who just had no idea what any of these various accounts are talking about, congratulations. You're exactly the reason we have our next problem, which is a serious lack of financial education. Financial education, knowing how money actually works, is something a lot of Americans never fully learn. From figuring out taxes to understanding retirement accounts, most people are basically left to figure it out on their own, often when it is already too late. In national surveys, Americans on average only get about half of the basic financial questions right, showing that the knowledge most people have about money is still pretty limited. Overall, this gap in financial knowledge shows how much our school system has dropped the ball when it comes to teaching money skills. On top of that, less than half of Americans even have a financial advisor of any sorts. Clearly, way more people could use the help with saving, investing, and figuring out retirement. All these challenges, from low savings to not using retirement accounts and limited financial knowledge, show that the American retirement system is failing too many people. It is not just one thing, but is a mix of habits, tools, and knowledge that makes planning for the future so difficult for the average American. The good news is that this problem can be fixed. If Americans start saving consistently, using tax advantage retirement accounts, and learning how money really works, they can take control of their financial future. Every step Americans take now, from opening a retirement account to learning the basics of budgeting, can make a huge difference in the life you want to live later. Always remember, with retirement savings, your future self will thank you for what you do today. Thank you.